everyone, I'm the Trigo1, and welcome back to more Pokemon Unbound Nuzlocke. In the last episode... God. In the last episode, we went to... Cinder Volcano into the lower floors, chase after the new Light of Ruin made by Akalif after we escaped the Cube Prison. And, now we're going back to Frozen Heights to talk with Zeph. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Who am I kidding? Everything awful will happen. 21%. What's up here? Dawnstone. Ooh. Any more secrets? Not that I probably can get to. Oh, someone's here. Dope. Karki. Oh, some dude. Some dude came in. I want you to ransack him. But just imagine leaving all this stuff lying around. And you suck. I run. You are helpful. Here it's cards. Ooh. A Reaper's Claw. Do I evolve you now, though? Like, That is a big question. No, I should look at this. Is there any other point in time when I could possibly even have a chance of getting a Duskull again? Those areas right there. Rift Cave. Okay, Rift Cave is the only spot I can think of. But I think I could get another one later on anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna give you the spell tag. Yeah. Oh, I have my favorite ghost type. I love this Pokemon. Dusknoir is one of, if you should already know, Dusknoir is one of my favorite Pokemon. Hey, you can't allow me in, bitch. I can always be allowed in. Oh, okay. Psychic. Rido Endeavor. Guess I can use your new power. I'll punch the shit out of everything. By the way, I did teach Aggron to do moves. Got rid of Protect for Stealth Rock and Avalanche for Autotomize. I don't know, I just figured, why not? He's a tank. Right? We're gonna be having a fight soon, so to... Oh, I am healed up. Nice. Ooh.
And so Fate ordered the grunts to join Aklov's Light of Ruin. You understand now, Marlin? Frankly, the fact any grunts and scientists were allowed to remain is a miracle.
I see. I had no idea things had gone this bad. But I think I know how to make the difference. And I know this may not sound the most agreeable idea, but... What the... That's my uniform. David, is that you?
What? You... No, it cannot possibly be you. You must be some sort of spy. Aklov, how long must you torment me? You thought you could fool me again, Faker, like he did? Even though I see that you wear David's face under the mask, you are still a far cry from the real deal. Once I sent you running back to Aklov, deliver a message to him for me. Tell him that you'll all suffer for your irredeemable sins.
Sinner! I'm gonna get a stealth rock going. Yeah, look at that. Double powered avalanche. Plus it's plus 2. Wouldn't it be technically plus 1? Actually. Okay. We're good. We're good. Yeah, Wyatt! Yeah, Wyatt! Umbreon. Not entirely sure what an Umbreon does to me, but I might heal up just in case. Okay, just confuse Ray shenanigans. Oh. Oh wait, don't you have a physical move? I could totally get a Leaf Storm going though. This is just me kind of hoping the thing wears off. Yeah! Gengar. I'm gonna stay in. Risk it for the biscuit, and we're gonna Leaf Storm. I missed! I don't know if this will one-shot. Okay, it does. Never mind. Never mind. We just win. Decidueye. That's a badass sprite for Decidueye, not gonna lie.
Arrgh! This battle style. This oi cannot be. Are you really David? No, this cannot be true.
Seth, enough. We don't have time for infighting right now. David isn't the enemy, the Light of Ruin is, and you can either accept that fact or else I'll be assuming command of what remains of the shadows.
Thank you. Now then, what have you been planning, Zeph? From what I gathered, we'll be staging an attack on the Light of Ruin's new base.
Oh wait, that was the other guy. Whatever.
That's right. I'm having our remaining scientists locate that base. Once they manage to find it, we'll take the Light of Ruin by surprise and destroy it. With their main force left reeling, we'll steal back the prison bottle and what remaining Shadow Warriors they have left. However, I'm still unsure as to how long it'll take to locate them. And unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Right now, Aklov is with Faye as she studies Hoopa. When she finishes, Aklov intends to turn his power on Boreas. If we can take out his base while he's gone, we can catch him off guard when he returns, and seal Hoopa's power away once again. Without it, Aklov's power will be greatly diminished.
Roger that, Seth. And I take it your search and Faye won't retaliate against us if we take a...
I'm certain, Marlin. I'm talking with some of our scientists. Faye could not care less about Aklov's goals. All she wants is to study that Pokemon's power. She'll give him her support, and of course, but for the most part, it's up to Aklov as to whether or not he succeeds. Of course, we shouldn't make light of how dangerous he is alone.
Then it seems to me that in order for our plan to go off without a hitch, we need all the manpower we can muster. So I suggest we bring David along.
Marlin, I don't understand. Why would you put so much faith in him? David has only tried to interfere with us before. What makes you think he could even be willing to help us?
We were imprisoned together in the cube space, Seth. And while we were there, we made a promise to someone. We promised we would destroy the remaining Shadow Warriors and set their souls free. And David knows that as long as the Light of Ruin is holding on to the Shadow Warriors, their souls will remain trapped.
Are you saying that not only did both of you survive a trip inside the cube, but someone else was there too? Someone who knew about the existence of the Shadow Warriors?
It was Aros, Seth. They imprisoned him in there 16 years. Not only that, it turns out Aros is David's father too.
Aros, I see. So that's what became of him. Well, I'm not surprised then. He was always quick to identify bugs in any system. If anyone could figure out a way out, no matter how flawed it is, it would surely be him.
David, would you be willing to lend us your aid? We intend to gather what resources we can, go for the Light of Ruin directly. Yes, I'm aware, you and the Shadows, we haven't always seen eye to eye, have we? Then, if I trusted you with our most important secrets, would that be enough? In that case, let me explain what our true purpose was. True purpose of the Shadows. Jesus Christ! It all began 17 years ago. Zeph's son had just passed away, and as his old friends, we came to visit him from our home region of Hoenn. Zeph, how are you holding up? I'm so sorry. Marlin and I just heard about your...
Ivory, Marlin, thank you for your condolences. It's good to see you again after all these years.
I take it you traveled by boat to get here?
I take it you traveled by boat to get here. What was the journey?
Very pleasant. Took a few days to arrive here, but the journey was lovely.
If I remember correctly, you have a son too, right?
We did. Unfortunately, he succumbed to illness much too young.
You are a knowledgeable scientist. Have you ever thought about trying to bring him back?
Of course. As scientists, we thought that if anyone could find a way, it would be us. Sadly, there are no known methods to truly revive the dead. We had no choice but to try to move on. Then, a year ago, Ivory gave birth to twins. It was one of the happiest moments of our lives. Of course, we missed our first child, but our new ones have done much to fill the void in our hearts.
Is that so? Where are they now, if I may ask?
Ularlog, a friend of ours, agreed to babysit for the time being. They're with him now, back in Frozen Heights.
Frozen Heights. A friend of mine lives there as well. He's my old partner, the one who helped me found my own company. But around here, he's simply known as the Guardian of Boreas. He's even managed to befriend a so-called mythical Pokemon. I think his wife recently gave birth to their own child, actually. However, I don't quite remember the child's name. What about your new twins? What are their names?
Their names are Logan and Melanie. They are the most beautiful children in the world. Yes, that's right. Ivory and I are Logan and Melanie's parents. Logan, ever since he arrived, he's been looking for us, hasn't he? I've always regretted leaving them both, but after spending so much time away, I had really hoped they could meet their old brother. How stupid I was.
Perhaps I should take it from here. When I learned that we had both experienced the pain of losing our own children, I made an offer. Our combined scientific knowledge, united together under a common goal, felt with that resolve we could achieve the impossible. Of course, they were mostly skeptical about doing this, and then we all did this, and then I told Faye about Hoopa, and then blah, 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 blah. A bunch of story. I called in help, and then I've always status report.
We're ready to begin the first trial, Zeph.
Then let's begin, shall we? Everyone take your position.
Zeph, are you certain that this will work?
Of course, nothing is certain, Madeline. It's merely the first of many prototypes. I'll expect perfect results on the first try. However, we can worry about the finer points later. But now, let's find out if this is merely a hypothesis or not. To start with, I'll just place this Pokemon here. Then, place a sample remains next to it. And finally, turn on the molecule fuser device. Now, once this cloak is on to shield it from the light, it should become mobile. It worked! Now let's see if I can actually move its body. Whoa! Quick, Marlin! Hand me that control gauntlet. Stay, creature. You must obey. I'll admit this is not what I was originally hoping for, however, this certainly is a step in the right direction. Given time, we should be able to bring them back. All things considering, everything was going smoothly. Faye had continued the research not to let this setback trip us, or were spurred on by her. We continued the work on the Shadow Wars. However, even with the control gauntlet, some proved difficult to control. I feel like I have something like lodged in the back of my throat. Ooh. One lashed out at my face, leaving this scar you see today. Another lashed out at Marlin, severing his arm, and yet despite our injuries, we pressed on. Over the course of several years, scientists helped us, blah, blah, blah. We turned Pokemon into this shit, and then, all this happened, and then we came up with the flower bullshit, the ultimate weapon, and of course, Hoopa, and then from there, you know the rest. Phew, well, that was an explanation and a half. Take it all in, David. Okay, now that you know what's really been going on, you should have no hesitation about working with us. I should apologize, David. I believed you to be some sort of spy sent by Akla. If I had known you were the real deal all along, I would have reacted less violently. Sir, we detected remnants of Hoopa's portal energy in Viville's town. It's quite likely the Light of Ruins base. Viville town. So the old base used by the Science Society now serves as the Light of Ruins. Should have known. Marlin, we cannot remain here any longer. Now that Aglov is distracted, we must strike quickly. It's time to rally our fighting force and depart from Viville town. Prepare the shadows. We move out at once. Okay, let's go. You need to beat the gym and shit. Okay. Jesus Christ. You can now throw on someone's ass. The Metagross egg. Yeah, I want this to be known. They really do just give you the choice of, here, do you want a shit mega? Or do you want a shit mega? Or do you want a the most broken mega out of the three? Oh wait, I might as well just use the tunnel. Because I can't surf yet. Duh. There we are. How's my team looking? Okay, not terrible condition. Where's the gym? It's up here, right? Somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Let's go in. Hey, Champion Omega, it's been a while. Take this fresh water. Alright. Oh, it's magnetized. Delightful. I mean, I can't use ground type moves. I can't. I see. That will prove troublesome. I might as well teach Brick Break, I guess, now. To Persephone. I only just never did because I just never saw a reason to. But I guess since I can't really touch ground, use ground type moves, it'd be kind of a waste. Oh, magnet. Yeah, look at that. Dick.
stop paralyzing me? I hate paralysis so goddamn much. Yeah, and thank you. I didn't think this was gonna be this difficult to hit something with moves. Dog! Can I not get paralyzed for 5 minutes? A miracle. I didn't get paralyzed for once. Oh, dick. No. I didn't go heal. That's a whole ass X-ray. Technically an encounter. I do not care if I fail this. Well, okay. I'm going back to go heal. We will be taking on the gym leader in the next episode. I just want to get to the gym leader. Oh my... I have a Reuniclus. Right there. Okay. Okay, you're gonna cause me really any big trouble. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on Dahara's gym leader here. So, yeah, next time on Pokemon Unbound, we'll be doing that. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.